Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and welcome back to another movie review. Tonight's movie review is going to be on the 2019 mystery film, Knives Out. Yep, this is my review on the 2019 movie, Knives Out. Knives Out is directed by Rian Johnson, who's also known for directing Star Wars The Last Jedi. And so, in this movie, we follow the circumstances surrounding the death of crime novelist Harlan Thrombey are mysterious. But there's one thing that re-owned Detective Blank knows for sure. Everyone in the Wildley Thrombey family is a suspect. Now Blank must sift through a web of lies and red herrings to uncover the truth. From acclaimed writer and director Rian Johnson comes this suspenseful, twist-filled whodunit with an all-star assembled cast including Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Ana de Armas, Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Shannon, Don Johnson, Toni Collette, Lakeith Stanfield, Catherine Langford, Jaden Martell, Christopher Plummer, and many more. And pretty much, it's pretty much like a whodunit mystery film, and they have to try and figure out who the real murderer is. So, yeah. Last night before going to bed, I actually watched this movie on Amazon last night, and I remember when this movie first came out on November 27th of 2019. A lot of people have really been praising this movie, and I've been hearing lots of praise about this movie. That a lot of people really adore this movie, and for me, after watching Knives Out on Amazon last night, I gotta say, Knives Out is definitely a fantastic movie. I also really love this movie. It's now that I watched the whole thing, it's definitely one of the best movies of 2019. Yeah, definitely one of the best movies released in 2019. And I also remember getting this DVD back in I think the following year, back in 2020. I think when I first got this DVD, and I loved everything about this movie. The performances in this movie were really great, and even most people consider Knives Out as an apology letter from Rian Johnson for those people out there who didn't really like his previous film, Star Wars: The Last Jedi. I mean, I didn't really mind Star Wars: The Last Jedi, but I can see why a lot of people don't even like it. But still, Knives Out is definitely one of the best movies of the 2010s decade, of last decade. And I gotta say, Rian Johnson does a really good job working on this movie. And the special features include an audio commentary by Rian Johnson, director of photography, as well as actor Noah Segan, including deleted scenes with optional audio commentary by Rian Johnson. And yeah, Chris Evans was really funny in this movie. He was really funny at most parts in Knives Out. Chris Evans and Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig was really great in the film too. And Jamie Lee Curtis, she was great in the film as well, because everybody, and the performances were just well done. And it's how the costume design was great as well. Oh yeah, and plus we can't forget about the sequel that's coming out in theaters for a limited time this month, as well as Netflix, because they're actually making a sequel to Knives Out called Glass Onion: A Knives Out Mystery. Glass Onion, that's actually coming to theaters for a limited time for this month, November, and then in December they'll release it on Netflix. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna check out Glass Onion for sure now, because since I really loved Knives Out, definitely checking out Glass Onion by the time it comes out. And yeah, Christopher Plummer, he did a good job in the film as well. Yeah, because I really adore everything about this movie. And plus I remember that one time when I was working at my local Regal movie theater back in I think back in the early months of 2020. I remember watching the final scene to this movie, when I was sitting in one of the bottom chairs next to the front row, but right before the credits rolled, so I can start cleaning the auditorium. Yeah, And I saw that a lot of moviegoers were really enjoying this movie when I was getting ready to clean the auditorium. By the time the credits rolled, yeah, I can see why Knives Out has been playing in a lot of movie theaters like for a really long time. And plus, I think this movie was also nominated for a few Oscars, I think, and because maybe this movie got nominated for many awards, that they decided to keep playing Knives Out in theaters before they'll be ready to release it on DVD and Blu-ray, like in February of 2020 when it was released on physical media or home video, should I say. So overall, Knives Out was a fantastic 2019 movie, and I'm going to give Knives Out 5 out of 5 stars. If you haven't seen Knives Out yet, then I recommend checking this movie out. You will love it. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for my movie review on Knives Out. And that's going to be it for this video, so make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying, goodbye everybody, and that's about it.